and welcome back to MeMore TV. Today is one of my paleo recipes and it's one of my favourites because it's another mini frittata. It's my breakfast mini frittata. Now this can be used for breakfast or for a snack. And as I always say with paleo, it's about preparing. So today I'm using bacon, tomato, an onion and egg. You might be familiar with this process with the frittata. So what I would like to do, obviously I'm going to saute the onions slightly. So I'm just going to cut them chunky because today I'm going to do two exactly the same ingredients, but one that is totally blended, like my green mini frittata for the children, and then one I'm going to leave a little bit chunkier, which is how I like it, and also my eldest daughter likes it like that. We're going to also just lightly fry some bacon and some tomatoes. I'm not putting spinach in this one because I really want to keep it more sort of a breakfast frittata. Then the bacon, please make sure you use organic bacon if you can. Now I know organic comes in many different shapes and sizes, but this is obviously free range dried cured British back bacon, but it's how the pigs are reared. And this is from pigs reared on an organic diet on a farm with high welfare standards. That's really important. And it's lean and it's going to be tasty. And I'm just going to dice up the bacon. But you just want it to cook all at the same sort of speed. So if you've got some big bits and some little bits, you're going to have crunchy and some that are not so crunchy. A little bit of fat on there, not a lot, but that will be good for cooking. I will use a little bit of coconut oil. Tomatoes I will throw in at the very end, just in halves. I'm not too fussed about cooking the tomatoes for a long time because they are going to be in the oven for 20 minutes regardless. You know, you can throw some spices and herbs and make this a little bit more interesting. And if you are new to MeMore, you might not quite realise how simple that my recipes are yet, but they're really based around for the woman that doesn't get along in the kitchen like me. So keeping it quick, simple. Now today I have 16 eggs. And I'm going to do, as I said, half a batch where I'm just going to blast it out and the other half where I'm going to keep it a bit more chunky because that's the way I like it. So first of all, let's cook up all this and then we can put the eggs in the Vitamix. So I'm going to put in 8 eggs for the first bunch. Nice and easy. Now about 8 eggs makes 12 mini frittatas. That's my kids. It's not an egg. Number 8. There's never a dull moment with 3 children, that's for sure. So I'm just going to put half of this in. I've got my 8 eggs in there. Just want to make sure I get enough tomato. Ooh, onion. Make it even. So this one, just going to pulse it up. I'm going to turn it on. And start low. Start low with this, really low. The eggs blended. I still want this one a bit chunky, so I'm actually thinking, oh, that might be enough. I think that's pretty good. Just want to make sure there's chunks. Yes, good. So we'll get this one in to my already greased up tray. My little mini frittata tray, my cupcake tray. I grease the tray. I use an actual paintbrush because it's so easy with coconut oil. I use a lot of coconut oil, paleo obviously. One thing you don't want with all this is all the ingredients to be stuck at the bottom. So I really want to mix it up. I love it a bit chunkier like that. And just if you can, about half full. A little bit in there and then put a little bit more. So we got some chunky stuff in every one of them. Oh, I think I'm going to have more again. Ooh, let's get some good stuff in there. Okay, so with the leftover, as I always do because I hate to waste anything, I'm going to put it in one of my round dishes, which I'll do that after, to make a little quiche. All right, move that one out of the way. I'm going to quickly grease up this. This is little impromptu extras. And that is going to be really nice. And that we'll also put in the oven. Now, let's do it for the children. I thought I'd use less eggs, but I'm actually going to use all of them because if there's leftover of this, I'm going to put it in for my little quiche, my little breakfast quiche. So again, I've got 8 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eggs. So on a Monday, if you make it prep day on a Monday, and you can make some breakfast frittatas, get your egg ready for your lettuce wraps, do a big Tupperware thing of tuna, sweet corn, avocado, prep your lettuce. You've got so much that is there and ready for you to eat any time of the day, whether you're at home or whether you're on the run. And that's what it's about. It's really about being prepared so you don't fall off the wagon. And if you do have a bad meal, not a bad day, but if you do have a bad meal and you are new at paleo, don't get disheartened. Just pick it up. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Okay, we'll put all the rest of this in. Okay, I'm really going to whiz this one up now because I don't want it chunky for the kids. Start it low. Alright, now this is where I just right up. Oh, I like that. It despairs, it looks like a milkshake. Okay, so you know how this goes. We'll just pour them in, ideally about 3/4. Oh, it's so pretty. They love this one. And there we go. I'm going to put these all together in the oven, swap them around after 10 minutes to the top and bottom shelf. Bringing back to my leftover, this is going to go lovely with it because it's more blended. I'm going to mix that up with a spoon so it's even. Oh, that's going to come up beautiful. Look at that, that's a bonus for mummy. Okay, so I'll put these all in the oven for about 20 minutes and then I'll show you the end result. All right, they're done. So they went for 20 minutes, but I didn't get to sort of rotate them. With these ones, you could probably do even 15 minutes. And you're going to see the difference of a good baking tray. Look at these, I'll just pull these straight out. See that? It was oiled exactly the same as the other one. These are mummy's and my eldest daughter's. These are the chunky ones. We'll let them sit there. Now this one, oiled exactly the same. Now I've actually had to go around with a spoon because they were a little bit stuck. You see in there, got a bit sticky. They are going to go into 2 separate Tupperware containers. Tupperware containers are a must for paleo. One batch will go in here once they've cooled down and they're ready to go. So this is my paleo breakfast mini frittata. I know I always do that, but it really is good. That's fantastic. Here's the bonus frittata, the breakfast frittata. It's almost a quiche, really. Remember, anything extra, throw it into a baking dish, and there's your bonus. So that's 2 variations of my breakfast mini frittata. If you've enjoyed this recipe, I make lots of other paleo recipes. I also do videos on beauty, fitness, and motherhood, so please subscribe.